Good morning, and welcome to episode 49 of My Prostate is Trying to Kill Me. I'm Mark Graves, just a regular old guy trying to fight prostate cancer, and I'm glad to have you along for the ride. Normally, I shoot these videos in the afternoon, and I'm tired and worn out. I just got up a couple minutes ago, so I'm actually feeling pretty good. I'm also enjoying the fruits of caffeine. One cup a day. I drink decaf the rest of the day, but I do enjoy that 1 cup of caffeinated coffee. So yesterday, got up early, did some stuff around the house here on the computer, and then I went to about 9 o'clock, get on the phone, and I called my urologist. You remember I had gone the day before, got my tube replaced, and it was still leaking. And so I was a little frustrated, to say the least. And so we chatted on the phone a little bit. She says, well, the doctor's not around. You can see the nurse again. And I said, well, I saw the nurse yesterday, and we didn't really seem to solve the problem. So if there's any chance I could see the doctor, that would be great. So I was on hold for, 5 minutes or so, and she came back. She goes, if you leave right now, you could go to the Fountain Valley office, and you could see him there. So I'm like, okay. Pew! It was like a cartoon with a phone spinning on the desk as I'm zipping out the door. Not that quick. I had to at least put some pants on. But I did run down and talk to the doctor, and he actually explained quite a bit to me. So here's what happens is with the radiation, it actually burns your prostate, which in my case is just the tumor, and that causes a chemical reaction. So the radiation is cooking the cancer and killing it. As it does that, it gives off gas, and just as you would, like when we were in science class and you had a beaker and you would put two different elements together, you would get a reaction. The way I remember is like 9 times out of 10, something would happen. It would come up and you would get bubbles or foam or something would come out of there. Well, that's gas. Those are little bubbles. So inside your body, same thing. And those bubbles have to have somewhere to go. So that's what's causing the bladder spasms. And I had not experienced those before. So it just ended up being timing that at that point of my radiation treatment, I started getting the bladder spasms as I had my tube changed out in August. So I made the connection that something was wrong with the installation. It wasn't. It was just the timing of the two going together. And so Dr. Boyd told me that the residuals are still going to continue to go on. So even though I'm not getting the treatments anymore, it's still in there doing what it's supposed to do. And so I'm going to get the gas, the excess gas, like I'm getting right now. So he put me on medication, which I'm going to go pick up today, and that should help with the bladder spasms to calm those down. And we also stepped up a size on the tube. So now instead of being an 18 French, I'm a 20 French. And they gave me a whole different type of leg bag than what I'm using. I swear to God, it's like going from a Hyundai to the top of the line Mercedes. It's just incredible how nice this bag is. I don't have it on, so I can't show it to you. But the straps on this are nice and wide, and the other ones I had would cut into my leg, very uncomfortable to wear, and these new ones much better. So I got on Amazon this morning and just ordered me a case of these things. I mean, they're incredible, because I do have to wear the leg bag more now because of getting the bladder spasms when they happen. I apologize. Did not sleep well last night. When I get the bladder spasms, I have to kind of get up and move around. If I stay still and just kind of try to ride through the pain, it's going to leak, even with a bigger tube in there now, just because there's so much pressure behind it. So what I do is I get up and I just kind of stroll through the house, and maybe change my position and try to move a little bit. And if I can get a little fart, then that takes the pressure off. So yay for me. Though it's kind of like having a baby. When your baby gets gas and they're uncomfortable, you pat their back and you rub their back and you try to work that bubble out. Once you hear the little, then kid's all happy. Well, I'm a 60-year-old, pat my back, make me fart, and I'm happy. I'm good to go. So hopefully with the medication, that'll help calm those down, and I won't have to deal with as many of them. But in the meantime, I do have to wear the bag, and so I think I'll be wearing the bag a lot more because you never know when they're going to hit, and I don't want to walk around wet my pants like I have been. Sorry. So I guess next week I'll get the new bags in, but they're pleated, so instead of it being more like an actual balloon filling up with urine, it goes out this way instead of being bottom heavy, and it's really hard to describe. But just suffice it to say, much more comfortable, wider straps, so it because the other ones are more like this, and they're just cheap elastic. They're terrible with a little pop rivet that would hold them on. And these, so it expands the weight. Didn't have them slide down once yesterday. It was awesome. So those will come in, I think, next week. But yeah, so got the bags. And then yesterday, the main reason I didn't put a video up last night is I got home, took care of some things around the house here I needed to. Had a nice little fresh lunch. I had some cheese and some fruit. And so then I was going to stretch out on the couch and just mindlessly watch some YouTube. And I heard my neighbor from down the street. Oh, good Lord. Troy came by, and he had been cleaning up the house, and he found from when he went to the National Archives, and he had bought a copy of the Declaration of Independence, the Bill of Rights, and all that. So he brought him over because he knows I love that stuff. And it's on like the original parchment paper, and they're in, sealed rolls, so you have to pop the lid on and open it up. So we rolled those on a table. It's just so cool to see the original writings of our forefathers that started this entire nation, and to just read the real thing and then see all of their signatures at the bottom. Some of the big ones pop out: George Washington, John Hancock, the biggest one that's on there. So that was pretty cool. So spent about an hour doing that, and then Troy took off, and then moments later I got a text from my sister, just kind of swung on by. But yeah, of course. So Connie came by, and I haven't seen her. She lives 5 houses down. I haven't seen her in a couple of weeks. They've been busy working on their place in Mammoth, and so we chatted and got caught up on a bunch of stuff. And then, by then it was, 5:30 or so. So, sorry, I was just too tired to do the video last night. And normally, I've been doing better every single day, so I think I'm reaching that point where, like the nurses told me, and Dr. Bowie said, that the residual effects of the radiation will start to wear off. And I think I already hit that, because every day I seem to have more energy as I go along. I'm also being very careful not to burn myself out too early. All the yawning and everything you see this morning, that's just because I did not sleep well last night. I don't know, I had a lot of I don't know if I call them nightmares, but a lot of heavy duty dreaming. Woke up, every probably half hour, 45 minutes or so. Didn't sleep well. So I'm going to try and nap today. We have some friends in from Northern California that are visiting our other friends down in Laguna Niguel. So I'm going to do my best to nap today, try and rest up so that I can go down and join them all and visit, because I would hate to visit. We don't get to see him very often, and especially because he's a captain with the fire department in Northern California. I'm trying to think of what city, and I feel terrible. I can't think of the city. I apologize, Rob, if you see this, but he's a captain up there, and they gave him like a little short window of break because they've been fighting all of those forest fires up there. So hopefully I can sleep today, get some rest, and then go down and see him tonight. So I just got to hit up CVS this morning. Cleaning lady's coming at 10, so I'm just going to camp out in the garage while they're here and take care of that. So yeah, okay. But it's remember everyone deployed Friday. I haven't showered yet, so I don't have my red shirt on. I do have my hat, so I'm ready to go there. So if you would, prayers for the troops, and thank you very much for the prayers for me and for everybody else, and the shaka and the good vibes and the awesome thoughts and juju and everything you're sending my way. I appreciate it. pretty sure Tom and I are going to interview today. He had some stuff he had to take care of yesterday, and we didn't get it done. So I'm 99.9% positive that Tom and I are going to start our interview today, and I should even be able to get the first episode edited and up. And I'm really looking forward to that. You guys are going to love Tom. He's just an awesome guy and an incredible story to tell. So I will let you go. Enjoy your Friday. There may or may not be a video this evening, because if I get everything going with Tom, then I'll put it on. And this is video 49 for me. So we're almost going to hit the big 50. And thank you much to Julie and some other friends that have shared this whole thing on Facebook and told their friends about it. I appreciate it, because the more people that find out about this, the more people that have prostate cancer, then hopefully they'll get something out of it and they can share it with their friends. So if you'd like to continue on the journey, click the like button, hit the subscribe button. If you hit the little bell notification, I know that sounded weird. I'm not sure if the camera caught it, but that's the dew that piles up overnight, builds up overnight on the patio cover, and then for some reason the wind, the breeze hits it, and all the water just goes poof, hits at the same time. So if you didn't hear it, I just wasted all your time. Yeah, have a great Friday, and hopefully your focus will be better than mine. And I will talk to you guys soon.